So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective for February 19th, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. I feel as though Divine Feminine is letting go of people-pleasing trauma still. And as she lets go of this people-pleasing trauma, she starts to feel a lot of anger and sadness come up. And this is helping her to make breakthroughs about where she was abandoning herself in order to receive love. I also see that the Divine Feminine is really focused on transmuting the remnants of the wound of separation. As the Divine Feminine ends up healing that rift between head and heart, I feel as though she is releasing a lot of self-limiting beliefs about the divine. And this is helping her to see where she was not trusting love, where she was not trusting the process. And I feel as though the Divine Feminine is really letting go of control right now. And as she lets go of control, she is quantum leaping to a brand new timeline. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is also focused on healing the womb space right now. And as she heals the womb space, she is letting go of those lower vibrational emotions that are ancestral. She is transmuting a lot of limited beliefs right now, and as she transmutes these limited beliefs, the Divine Feminine is letting go of that narrative that's been causing her not to trust love. So the Divine Feminine is expanding her heart space. And as she expands her heart space, she is feeling more trusting in the divine. She is feeling more trusting of herself. And most of all, she feels more trusting over with her connection. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is letting go of some trauma related to the inner teenager right now. And as the Divine Masculine lets go of this trauma, he is starting to see how the abandonment and the rejection wounds caused him to really not be in his power. So the Divine Masculine is really working on clearing the trauma that makes him dim his own light. And as he does this, the Divine Masculine lets go of the attachment to the image. He is starting to see that he was so concerned about image because he was concerned about being a started version of himself. And the Divine Masculine is moving away uh, from such pretenses. He's realizing that life is too short for him to live it in favor of others. So he is letting go of the people pleasing trauma that causes him to self sacrifice, that's self abandons. And as he does this, the Divine Masculine is feeling all sorts of rage and sadness come up. He is transmuting this and he is calmly working through this, making breakthroughs about where he can be his most authentic self. I am also seeing that the Divine Masculine is going through heart chakra activations right now, and as he goes through these heart chakra activations, he feels that expansion. He feels his heart really opening up in a way that he hasn't before. This is causing the Divine Masculine to be more more in his heart-based thinking and more in his feelings. I feel as though he's missing the Divine Feminine really strongly right now. And as he ends up moving through this energy, I see that he is learning how to show up for her in a way that he hasn't before. He is learning to be vulnerable and authentic without letting that fear of judgment overtake him. And that's what I give Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll post updates about twin flames often. I will see you another time. Namaste.